Long ago, in the land of Israel, there lived a young shepherd boy named David. He wasn't a warrior or a king or anyone famous. David spent his days caring for his father's sheep, playing his harp and writing songs about his love for God, but little did he know he was about to become a hero. At that time, the Israelites were at war with their enemies, the Philistines. One day, the Philistines sent out their greatest warrior, a giant named Goliath. He was over 9 feet tall, covered in heavy armor, and carried a massive spear. Every day for 40 days, Goliath stood on the battlefield and shouted a challenge. "Choose one man to fight me. If he wins, we will be your slaves. But if I win, you will be our slaves." The Israelites were terrified. No one dared to fight Goliath. He was too big, too strong. Even King Saul, the tallest and bravest of the Israelites, didn't know what to do. One day, David's father asked him to take food to his older brothers, who were soldiers in King Saul's army. When David arrived at the battlefield, he heard Goliath's challenge. But instead of being afraid, David was shocked, not by Goliath's size, but by the fact that no one trusted God enough to fight him. Word got back to King Saul that a young shepherd boy wanted to fight Goliath. At first, Saul laughed. Saul tried to give David his armor, but it was too heavy. David decided to fight Goliath with what he knew best, his sling and 5 smooth stones he picked from a stream. When Goliath saw David, he laughed. As Goliath charged toward him, David reached into his bag, took out a stone, and slung it with all his might. The stone flew through the air and struck Goliath right in the forehead. The giant fell to the ground with a mighty crash. When the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they ran away in fear. The Israelites had won the battle, all because one young shepherd boy trusted God. David's courage and faith remind us that no problem is too big for God. Whether we face giants in our lives or challenges that seem impossible, we can trust that God is with us just as he was with David. The story of David and Goliath teaches us that faith and courage can overcome any obstacle. Trust in God, and he will guide you through your battles. So remember, no matter how small you feel or how big the challenge seems, with God by your side, you can do great things.